Hi there, welcome back. I've got a slick tune for you right now. It's called Real T-Me, Reel, then Timi. The tune is a great tune. The difficulty level puts it up to high intermediate, but it's such a fun tune that I think you'll really get a kick out of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down pretty tight here so you can have chances of learning each of the phrases. But before we get going, here's how the thing sounds. All right, this is a slick tune. It's got a lot of real neat phrases in it. First part starts out where you're starting out here in the F sharp, and you're going to work it up, walk it up. Now, when you walk it up, this one drops down and becomes your drone. So it sounds like this, right? So you walk it up. Then you're going to do the same thing, drop it down once, skip a string. You're on the D right now. Okay, so that whole phrase sounds like this. Walk it up, drop down. Walk it up and down. That's your first phrase. Okay, I'll give you a bit of a pause here if you want to work that out. All right, the second phrase goes like this. Now, there's two ways of doing this one. Just to remind you what that was. Then like I said, there's two ways of doing this, and this would be the traditional chording for a D chord. It's called an outhouse chord, but it sounds like this. That's your next phrase. Now you can do it like this, or if you're comfortable with switching out left-hand leads, it can be like this. And that keeps it a little bit tighter, but since I'm all over the dulcimer anyway, I tended to gravitate toward the old way of doing it. All right, so you can do it either outhouse chord, hit the E, and then go out to the B. All right, and pause and work on it. Next phrase. Now the next phrase is going to be a little up, a little down, a little catch in here, and then bring it down. And it sounds like this. So I'm going to walk it up, rock it, top, bring it down. Now I'm going to rock it here. All right, now I've got two places where I'm catching it back and forth. Right, I'm walk it up, rock it up and down. Rock it here. And the next phrase is really cool because what you're going to be doing is going straight up the scale, right up here to that B. Now if you start with the right hand, one. Now when you do this, now there's a G sharp. On my G sharp is one above the F. All right. So I'm actually going to the G, and then I'm going to a G sharp. And it really sets this song up nice. But start with the right hand. Now I'm going to hit that B, back to the A, back to the F sharp. Now the second half of the B or the A part is pretty much the same as the first. Then the second phrase. Then the next phrase. There's your rock. Rock. Now the last phrase is a little bit strange, but it kind of adds to it. You're going to go So that's your first phrase. Walk it up and down. Left hand goes up here to the top G. Walk, and you're going to walk it up and skip that E. Drop down here to C sharp, and then in the D. Right? And that's the ending of the A. Pause here and work on it. All right, starting up again, B part. B part is going to consist of a big old D chord. Sounds like this. So I'm going to start with my left hand, left. Right? So pick that one up. Start with my left hand here. 1, 2. Now I'm going to go up here and hit the G. And now I'm going to walk it up. I'm going to skip that A going up, and I'm going to catch it going down. Okay, this part you're going to want to really get slick because the next part gets a little bit difficult. Start it again. All right, and catching that A with the right hammer. All right, pick that up and come back when you're ready. All right. Since you picked this up and you're all experts at it, and it took me a long time to get this worked out, but it really goes nice. It starts like this. Now, on here, and according to the music, all right, you're going to have E, A. Now you can do the same thing here. But you know what's even better? You lose the syncopation, you lose the rhythm of it if you try to do it that way. So what is even better is to do something like this. I'm going to take my left hammer on the A, right hammer on the E, and what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go. Now what I'm doing is I'm doing a syncopation. I'm getting those notes the way I want to, but I'm giving that steady beat, that syncopated beat that I want. When you get that fast, then you can do something like this. All right. So you're gonna go E A A. So it starts out E A A, F sharp A, then hit the G. Pause a second, and walk it on down. So it's gonna sound like this. And that leads it right into doing it 3 more times. You're going to get quite good at this once you get rolling. And that would finish that up. So the A part is a lot of different pieces. The B part is a lot of more complicated pieces, but you do the same thing 3 to 4 times. So good luck with the piece, and drop in the comments what you think of it.